Welcome back. So I've decided to revamp the design a little bit. I'm going to chop this up a little bit, and then the back side, I'm going to take some parts off and then add some more. I'm going to try and describe what I'm going to do as I'm doing it. So back here, yeah, you guys can see me. So back here, I'm going to literally chop this at basically a 45-degree angle here. And then I'm taking off the door bucks here, and then I'm reshaping this angle right here. So it's going to follow the door line, and then up front, I'm going to chop it off before the BMW logo up here. So it's going to stop right here, and it's going to follow in. It's going to be more of an angle. I'm going to do the same thing down here. And then down up here, I'm going to follow the light all the way through, down into the new bumper, which that will be coming soon. If we come back here, so like I said, I'm going to chop this off at a 45 here. So basically right here, all this is going to go. And then this door buck here, it's going to go. This is going to get filled in, and it's going to be a bigger bump out here. And then it's going to dive in. It's going to follow the door line here, so all this is going to go. But then I'm going to wrap this out here. So it's going to be more of an angle here, and it's going to come in, and it's going to stop right here. So it's going to wrap this here, and then it's going to be chopped. It's going to be chopped off right here. So it's going to come in, and it's going to basically be a half circle here. But then it's also going to tie in here. It's going to tie in right here. It's going to follow the light down, and then it's going to come out, and it's going to tie back in, and it's going to dip down. So I'm going to try and get all this. I'm going to separate it here. Basically cut this box right here. Cut it off. Because I want this to be a separate part with the bumper. Because this bumper is going to be taken on and off a lot. So right here is the line. So I'm going to try and cut straight through. And then this is going to be tied in. It's going to wrap down and around, and it's going to come up right here. I'm going to do the same thing over there. And hopefully this is the last time that I have to show you guys shaping, spraying, or anything else. And then we're going to start fiberglassing the roof and the sides for the wide body. Can't wait. I'm going to put you guys on time lapse, and hopefully you guys enjoy. Alright, so here's how it looks from the front. It's still got that massive wide body, but then it comes in and it ties in nice and smooth. And then we're going to add in the side skirts here later on. But now we're going to move to the back. And we're going to start making this curve here. And we're going to be taking that door buck off right there. Alrighty. And I'm going to put you guys back on time lapse. Alrighty, so here's a really rough, kind of sculpted version of what I'm thinking. I still need to take off some more up here, all the way up there. But this is kind of the slope that I want. And next what I'm going to do is I'm going to get a chalk line, and I'm going to basically put it in my wing here. I'm going to slide a 2x or something in there, in one of those slots, whether I have to rip it down or not, what. And then put an eye bolt on the end, and then run a string line all the way through. See if I'm pretty close to level with the front, and then I'm gonna see where I land up there too, because I want to make sure that I'm 4 inches out on both, because I want the same width on the front and the rear. But it's looking pretty good. All we got to do now is make that side skirt, because right now it looks kind of funky, but we're gonna have the side skirt come. It's gonna be a 3-inch side skirt, and then it's gonna taper out into what that is up there. So it's gonna be like a 3 up to like, I'm gonna guess a 2, maybe an 1.5 inches, all the way up. But not bad. And then I ran out of spray foam, and I didn't realize it, but we still gotta make this. And remember, it's gonna tie in here. It's gonna tie in right here. And then it's gonna come in, it's gonna wrap down, and it's gonna come back all the way in. It's gonna be the 4 inches back here too. So it's gonna tie in with this. It's looking pretty good. I'm gonna get you guys a front view. So here's how it's looking. Not too bad, not too bad. I mean, it still looks really bulky back there, right about in there. But that's still gotta be shaved down. I mean, this side's next. And so far it looks pretty good. I did work on spraying this, but and then I do gotta peel that off, but I think I'm gonna peel that off camera, just so you guys don't have to watch that, because thanks for watching. Make sure to like and subscribe. See you next time.